First tonight, Washington Attorney General Nick Brown is taking the Trump administration to court again. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joyce Taylor.
I'm Jessica Janner Castro. The state is challenging an executive order from the president that bans gender-affirming medical care for minors. King 5's Bridget Chavez explains how the outcome of this suit could impact hospitals statewide.
For now, Attorney General Nick Brown says it's up to hospitals on how they want to handle this executive order. A spokesperson at Harborview says that they're reviewing that order, but so far the care that they are providing has not changed.
This president's order is gross. It is disgusting. It is hateful.
Washington Attorney General Nick Brown is once again taking the Trump administration to court.
We are suing today because this order, like so many other things this president is doing, is illegal and unconstitutional.
Brown, along with his counterparts from Oregon and Minnesota and 3 doctors, are fighting back against this executive order from President Trump. They argue it unfairly threatens to cut federal funding for hospitals that provide gender-affirming care to anyone under 19. The Trump administration says this type of care includes puberty blockers, hormone therapies, and certain surgical procedures. In response to the lawsuit, Republican Chairman Jim Walsh said, quote, "This is another frivolous headlining grab wasting taxpayer money. Supporting the bodily mutilation of healthy children is bad public policy and it is immoral. AG Nick Brown needs to reconsider his actions."
Gender-affirming care, in short, saved my life.
Luna Crone-Barone identifies as a transgender woman.
I've been receiving gender-affirming care since I was about 11 years old.
She says she was devastated when the president signed this order.
To people who agree with this executive order, I ask, really, why deny trans kids human dignity?
I am the mother of a beautiful trans daughter.
For Jessica Brady, this fight is personal.
I would just put a plea out there that you really look at the people that are being affected by this decision and you see that they're children. They're children. And that at the end of the day, you are causing harm to children with this decision.
This case has been filed here in the Western District of Washington, and the AG's office expects there will be a hearing sometime next week. In Seattle, Bridget Chavez, King 5 News.
In the lawsuit, Attorney General Brown argues the Trump administration's executive order violates the Fifth Amendment's equal protection guarantee. However, Andy Siegel, a law professor at Seattle University, says he believes the strongest argument mentioned in the suit could involve the division of power between the federal government and states.
The 10th Amendment definitely establishes the principle that the federal government can only regulate in certain areas, and that in all other areas, the state's supposed to be the primary regulator.
The state attorney general's office says it is looking into another possible lawsuit to try and stop the president's order that would ban transgender athletes from women's sports.